All right, Rabbi, say good morning. Let us begin. So we're going to continue for a little bit this morning in the Parish on the Haggadah of the Be'er HaChaim, Rav Melech Bitterman. So he writes over here. I sent out the PDF on the WhatsApp last night. Also, if you want a hard copy, there are copies over here, right on the table over here in front of the plexiglass. So we are continuing a little bit in on page Yud Ches, right by the asterisk on top. So a beautiful piece. We'll see how much we get through today. V'al hazmanim elu himlitz harav hakadosh balachidush she'arim migor schus yagel. Suppose it's a very beautiful idea. So the chidush she'arim went ahead. Is some of it printed on cardstock? I don't know why. So the chidush she'arim spoke about the profundity of these particular days with the following idea. This is actually quite amazing. You know, sometimes what I find is that the beauty in the Svarim, the beauty in Hasidic literature, is the ability to go ahead and take halacha, which sometimes is referred to as halacha yevesha, right? Did I do something wrong? No. Okay. Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you. The halacha yevesha, right? The straight halacha, and be able to go ahead and read into it an incredible amount of hashkafa, an incredible depthful meaning. So he writes over here as follows: there's halacha in Shulchan Aruch. Ma de kaimalon Shulchan Aruch Yaredea, a very important halacha. Aidi de tarid lemiflit, the tridi lemiflit lo bala, which I will say means, literally speaking, it's a halacha in hechsher kelim. It's a halacha in kashering your utensils, which says that as a utensil is busy, what's the word? Polate, while it's not exuding. I guess that's the right word, exuding. What's the word? Meaning, as it's exuding its absorptions. Okay, expelling its absorptions. As it's expelling the absorptions, right? So remember again, you want to kasher a utensil. I use the kli for chametz, and I want to go in and I want to use the pot for Pesach. So what's the halacha? The halacha is I boil up water inside of it. And halacha l'maisa, in order to extract the absorptions. So there's a halacha that says that as a kli is expelling its absorptions, it cannot absorb. So while you're expelling absorptions, you cannot go ahead and absorb anything. Those two processes cannot happen simultaneously. So this is so beautiful. He says, Shebe'is hagalas kelim shabalu tamiser. So meaning what? That at a time that you're kashering utensils, which absorbed some type of prohibited absorption, lo amrinon shakli chozrim ubolim tama isra shniflat l'soch hamayim v'yasrum lilam. So we'll say, I just want to point out, what the Chidush Harim is pointing out over here is that kashering, in general, kind of has an inherent problem. What's the problem? Think about this in just a moment. We're doing this now, this is the season. I have a pot, I use it for chametz the whole year. I want to go ahead and kasher it. So what do? Again, simple halacha, wait 24 hours, I boil up water. So watch this. So now when I boil up water, I will say, what's happening? On a deeper level, what is it that is occurring? So I'm extracting the absorptions, which means now where are the absorptions? Where are the absorptions? In the water. Where's the water? In the pot. So technically speaking, what should actually occur? The absorption should go back in. Right? In other words, it's so strange. That's what the halacha says. And the halacha says, no. While the pot is expelling the absorptions, it can't take anything back in. So look what the Chidush Harim says. This is so beautiful. He goes on, he says, D'cheivan shakelim terudim liflot, since the utensils are busy expelling the absorptions, ein biyadam gam livloa ba'osasha. They don't have the ability to reabsorb. So as you're expelling, you cannot go ahead and reabsorb. He says, Ach b'derech ha'avoda amarim. So the Chidush and the Ger Rebbe says, by the way, what is true by your utensils is also true in a person's personalistic service. I'm on page Yud Ches, the left-hand paragraph on the top. Shadvarim amurim al yomim shelifnei Chag Pesach. These same words are said about the avoda of man before the Yom Tov of Pesach. Listen to this. Shekol Yehudi asuk v'tarud livdok es hachametz ze hayetzahara. But remember again, what have we been speaking about over these last few days? That as we're searching our physical homes, right? As we're searching our homes for physical chametz, that is supposed to spur us to the avoda of searching within our hearts for the personalistic chametz as well. Because we all have personalistic chametz. We all have things that are broken. We all have things that are in a state of disrepair. We all have things that need to be fixed. So the Rebbe says something amazing. Shekol Yehudi asuk v'tarad livdok es chametz yaitz. What am I doing over these days? What am I doing? I'm searching for my chametz. I'm trying to extract my personalistic chametz. I don't want my negativity inside of me. So I'm trying to pull out my chametz. Listen to this. So therefore, if a person is going ahead and searching after their ra, a person is searching for their chametz, then what? Kidei la'okro ulapalto, in order to extract it and ultimately again repel it. Kol shekain she'eno boleh iser chadash. Then it goes without saying that I can't absorb anything new. Isn't that an incredible idea? I can't absorb anything new. So what's incredible about this is as follows. The Chiddush Harim is saying is that when a person is on a mission to go ahead and search out their personalistic chametz, and a person is on a mission to try to become a little bit better, to try to just go ahead and rid myself of the chametz that sometimes has been sitting inside of my heart for who knows how long. There's a special hashgacha, there's a special providence that comes along with that. That Hashem says, while you're searching, while you're expelling your chametz, I'll make sure that what? I'll make sure that nothing else comes in. Just like the kli. When the kli is being polate, when the kli is expelling, it can't absorb anything. So if a person goes ahead and is engaged in the avoda of going ahead and expelling their chametz, Kadosh Baruch Hu makes it that you're not going to absorb anything new. It's an incredible idea. So the Rebbe goes on, he says, Nimtza shebabo lechag hamatzos. Hari hunoki mikol shemetz avera va'avon. Therefore, we'll say the Chiddush Harim says that it turns out that if a person goes out and really searches for their personalistic chametz before Pesach, I really take the time in these hectic days to not just search my kitchen, but to search my heart as well. Then lemaisa, again, what happens is not only do I find my internal chametz, but when engaged in that search to expel the chametz, new chametz can't come in. There's a special shmira. There's a special divine protection. He goes on, he says, therefore, I have an incredible opportunity. And the incredible opportunity is to enter into Pesach free of all chametz. Expel the chametz that's already inside, and through the process of expelling, prevent anything new from coming in as well. V'im amru b'chag hasukkos rishon l'cheshbon avonos. Kevan ditrudim. But fine, we'll say skip to the next paragraph. Let's just start this next piece, and then we'll have to stop. V'chol zeh b'tnai sheyivdok ha'adam ad kama sheyado magas. Rabbi say all of this presupposes that a person is able to search for their chametz, or a person exerts the effort ad sheyado magas. So we'll say, let me give you an introduction to this, and then we'll stop here for today. But the introduction to this is as follows: the search for personalistic chametz, the search for the negativity that resides within each of us, because inevitably it does. It's only a shaila of how much negativity we possess, but we all possess something broken, we all possess something negative, we all possess something that's in a state of disrepair. And the incredible anomaly is I have to search, and I have to expel. And again, like the Chiddush Harim said, when I expel, the good news is just being involved in that process. You both say, what's the chap? What is the Chiddush Harim trying to say? The Chiddush Harim is trying to say that at the end of the day, there's an avoda in engaging in the process of bedikas chametz. You see, am I going to be successful? Am I going to rid myself of my chametz or not? That remains to be seen. You know, we spoke about in yesterday's shir that we saw that also the Chiddush Harim said, Sasama said, that part of the symbolism of putting out the 10 pieces of bread is just as the 10 pieces of bread could be easily collected, so too if a person puts their mind to it, they have the ability to quote unquote easily collect and uproot their personalistic chametz as well. But will I be successful? Won't I be successful? That remains to be seen. But one thing is clear, which is what? There is success in the effort. There is success in the effort. And what's the raya? What's the proof that there's success in the effort? That proof is the fact that as I'm trying to expel the chametz, what can't happen? What can't happen? more chametz can't come in. That tells you that klape shmaya, in the eyes of the Ribono Shel Olam, the most important thing is the bedika. What's going to happen? The level of success? How much chametz am I going to expel? What's going to happen? That all remains to be seen. But Lamais, in the eyes of the Ribono Shel Olam, all he asks me to do is to engage in the search. All he asks me to do is to have the courage to identify my chametz and to try to search it out, to try to expel. So we'll stop over here for today. We'll pick up in Mir Hashem. There's more to this piece. We'll pick up with this piece in Mir Hashem tomorrow. Shkach,